everyone, and welcome to the Interactive Tooling Days by Palbit. My name is Hugo Oliveira, the Chief Marketing Officer of Palbit, and I'm delighted to be your host throughout this amazing event. We are glad to have you with us for these 3 incredible days as we embark on our first ever online initiative to bring together all of our worldwide partners in one virtual space. Our goal is to keep you connected with us and to demonstrate that at Palbit we are truly tooling for you. You can expect an exciting lineup of keynote speakers who you may already be familiar with. We'll have our area managers and our application engineers joining us. They will provide insightful technical information to help you identify and address the needs of the end users. We have organized this event to run in 3 different time zones, ensuring that our entire global network is able to participate. Our team is also available and connected to answer to any questions during the event, so to optimize our time together, we'll be answering the questions only through the chat. Please feel free to write your questions in the chat and we'll be more than happy to answer. Also, during these 3 days, we'll share valuable market insights and deliberate our new motto, Tooling for You. Our primary objective is to provide the tools that will empower you to boost your sales. But, of course, let's talk about today. Today we have 2 engaging presentations for you. The first one will focus on high-feed milling, while the second one will explore the railway industry. But first, let's start with some interesting insights. As we kick off this event, I'm thrilled to share some key facts that are shaping the cutting tools market. Firstly, the consumption of cutting tools worldwide in 2022 has reached $22 billion. Secondly, China continues to hold its position as the largest market of cutting tools, with a significant 22% share of global market. The Asia-Pacific region, in general, remains a crucial market for cutting tools, with several countries in the region showing promising growth potential. Thirdly, the automotive sector. That has experienced the highest growth in the cutting tools market, with almost 10% forecasted increase in demand. Asia-Pacific region is the largest market for the cutting tools, with 43% of the total market share. Europe follows closely behind with 32%, while North America have 19% of share. Latin America, while smaller in size, still holds an essential role in the cutting tools market with 4% of share. But let's look to the forecast up to 2027. It's expected that the market grows 29%. But will it grow in the same path in all the regions? The answer is no. The Asia-Pacific region will continue to lead the way, growing from 22% market share to an estimated 44% by 2027. While the Asia-Pacific region retains its dominant position, Europe is expected to see a decline in the market share, dropping from 32% to 30% in 2027. This trend is due to the factors such as increasing competition, inflation, energy rising costs, and shifting market dynamics. We'll have the opportunity to talk about this and how can we address this problem next. Similarly, North America market share is projected to decrease from 90% in 2022 to 80% in 2027. In a nutshell, while all regions will experience growth in the cutting tools market, the Asia-Pacific region is expected to grow at a faster rate, taking a portion of a market share from Europe and North America. Having partners around the world listening to this is a huge responsibility. Context matters, but in the end of the day, how can we compete with this increasing aggressive competition? We truly believe that it's being better, not cheaper, not bigger, not huge, not always, not everything, not every time. We are committed with this, and that's why we are enhancing our new motto, tooling for you. You the distributor, you the partner, you the end user. Focusing on you will make us better than the competition. This is not about tools, it's about people and how can we help them addressing the machining needs. But how are we doing this in the operational side? Creating the pillars in all of our business in order to provide better sustainability, better innovation, and better customer success. We believe with these three pillars, we'll be better than our competitors in the end of the day. Well, let's move on. I hope that these insights have picked up your enthusiasm to dive in the cutting tools market. Now, let's give our full attention to our expert speakers who are eager to share their knowledge and experience with us. Let's welcome them.
Hi, my name is João Marovo. I'm one of the members of the development team. I dedicate my time developing solutions that can satisfy your needs in the area of indexable inserts for milling applications. We at Palbit understand the importance that tools have in the industry, and we try to provide manufacturers with reliable and efficient tooling that meets every requirement. The right tool selection depends on different factors, and today we'll discuss them here briefly. Explain the tool's features and thus build a base so that we can make the right choice. Process planning is the key to productivity, so we must pay special attention to the technologies, tools, and parameters that can choose for the machining operations, while understanding that these are directly related to each other. These elements, which seem to be a secondary part of the process, are a substantial factor for profitability. With an increasingly competitive market, new technologies and production processes are emerging in order to reduce the cost of products and increase productivity. From this perspective, high-feed milling emerged. This strategy is based on the entry angle. As you can see, as this decreases, the chip geometry tends to become thinner, spreading the material over a larger length of the cutting edge, resulting in a better edge strength. This phenomenon is called chip thinning effect, and thanks to this, we can maximize the material remove rate by increasing the feed to compensate for the decreasing in thickness. Small entering angles also provide a more gradual entry into the cut, reducing radial pressure and protecting the cutting edge. This is favorable for long and weak setups, as this controls the tool direction and limits vibration tendencies. High-feed milling is commonly seen in roughing operations where it can provide maximum productivity. In summary, these strategies combine a shallow depth of cut with appropriate small entering angle, allowing a considerable increase in feed per tube, also having as advantage a more resistant cutting edge, better temperature control, and reduction of radial forces. This strategy can be seen across a wide range of materials, especially difficult to cut materials. Depending on the material, we must choose the most suitable chip breaker to produce the most desirable chip and extend tool life. Palbit offers a special designed chip breaker for each material class. Make sure to check out our range of products. Now I present to you our line of solutions for high-feed milling. We currently have 4 lines of milling cutters for high-feed milling. One of each is solid carbide. These lines are offered in welded, cylindrical, threaded, and arbor configurations. In the presented graph, you can see a distribution of our product range based on material removal rate as a function of cutting diameter. Our line Pro is ideal for anyone looking for a versatile solution, especially small and medium-sized manufacturers, who, with a single product line, can carry out shoulder and high-feed milling operations, with special emphasis on our Tetra Feed line, which for identical cutting diameters of the line high-feed allows for a greater number of teeth. As you can see, for the presented cutters, the addition of one more tooth allows us to increase our productivity by 25%. However, the negative geometry of Tetra Feed inserts require higher power consumption. On the other hand, the positive grinded geometry of SOEW and SOET inserts guarantee a superior run-out, which translates into a more stable cut with less vibration and cutting forces, while allowing us to offer a wider range of diameters. Next, I present to you my colleague Nuno Leitão.
Hello everyone and welcome to our webinar on high-feed milling. My name is Nuno Leitão and I'm Palbit Area Manager responsible for Italy, East Asia and Southeast Asia. My path in Palbit allowed me to contact with different markets with completely different levels of maturity, which also gave me the opportunity to see the same type of components being machined with completely different milling approaches. Our technical team gave us a wonderful introduction about Palbit high-feed milling tools. And to complement it, I'd like to emphasize that high-feed milling, it's the milling concept that characterizes mature markets with good technological knowledge and qualified technicians. However, competition is out there, and as a complete tooling provider, Palbit team challenged itself to develop a wide range of solutions capable to compete on all kinds of markets, from exotic materials to mold steel and cast irons, from the high technical requirements of aerospace industry, where even the temperature of the workpiece must be taken into consideration, to a simple pocket on a mold steel. From high-feed special solutions to multi-application solutions provided with our lines 200, 201 and 202/90. Speaking a little bit about the market. Accordingly, the latest published data, as previously introduced, the worldwide milling market size is estimated to be over $8 billion United States dollars. From those 8 billion, about 21% are estimated to be related to high-feed milling tools. We are speaking about a market size of $1.7 billion, only for high-feed milling. These numbers themselves explain the big development efforts that Palbit puts on high-feed milling products. And we couldn't be happier about it, because the numbers speak by themselves, and high-feed milling tools are among our best sellers. So, at this stage, a question must be raising to you, which is, where will I find customers for this kind of tools? The reply is quite easy, as the minimum machine requirements to apply high-feed milling strategies are a 3-axis CNC milling machine, and furthermore, the concept is used across multiple industries, namely mold and die, aerospace, energy and power generation, and oil and gas. We will proceed this journey taking an overview over our solutions, so that when we are in front of our end users, we clearly know the solution that better suits their needs. We will also have the opportunity to check some test reports or where we can compare Palbit solutions versus our competitors. We will start with XNKU, and Palbit lines 16320 and 16420 are our latest release on high-feed indexable milling, where we developed with the main purpose of decreasing the tooling costs of our customers. XNKU, it's a robust negative insert, capable to work on a wide range of diameters, and with the main feature of being tangential, which allows a bigger table feed when comparing with a positive solution with the same diameter. Despite being a negative solution, XNKU delivers a smooth cutting due to the positive sheet breaker and due to the curved shape of the cutting edge that allows a smooth entering into the workpiece material. XNKUs does not require grinding on the periphery of the insert, which, despite the bigger radial runout, has the advantage of price-wise being more competitive. On the following screens, you'll be able to wonder why XNKU can enhance the cycle time and improve the tool life versus our competitors. The lines 064, 066, and 068 are lines with lower entering angles than 160T and 164. This feature, together with the fact of SOEW and SOET being positive inserts, completely grinded, allows higher feed per tooth than XNKUs, which can be beneficial in some applications. When speaking about SOET's MS sheet breaker, together with our PHH 930, this is our first choice for heat-resistant superalloys and stainless steels milling with high-feed concepts. On the following screens, you'll be able to wonder how SOEW or SOET outstands the performance of our competitors. Line 219 and 20190. When our customers are a small workshop, rather than looking for productivity, most of their times our customers are looking for versatile solutions with low tooling costs. But why not to offer them the mission of versatile solution that can also be productive? With the lines 290 and 20190 that are tailored for shoulder milling and finishing, we give to our customers the opportunity to assemble on the same milling body shoulder milling inserts, finishing inserts, and high feed milling inserts. So now that we have gone over all the main high feed milling lines, you should be wondering to yourself, it will be perfect if I can use this kind of machining strategy on small diameters, as I will be saving a lot of time to my customers. However, we are limited to 10 millimeters with the line 290 with XPT06, and you are correct when you wonder to yourself that. There is a limitation on diameter. However, I have good news. Palbit has a solution to you with our high feed-in tag. With high feed-in tag, we are able to implement all the mentioned benefits of high feed milling concept on solid carbide end mills. Beginning with 6 millimeters of cutting diameter, produced with a tailored grade, a strong core, reinforced cutting edge, and optimized flute shape to improve the ship evacuation, high feed-in tag allows to achieve a tool life up to 30% higher when compared to a typical solid carbide end mill, even when processing hard materials. We recommend high feed-in tag on small, deep, and shallow workpiece features, on small 3D shapes, roughing, on small components where plunging is required. Let's now make a resume of everything that we have learned today. High feed market accounts for over 20% of the milling market size. For small components, we should use high feed-in tag, HXR. When we have strong machines and we look for price-quality ratio, we use XNKU. For high performance, lower cutting forces and better runouts, we use SOEW and SOET. For versatility, we use XPETs.
Wow! Thank you, Nuno and João. Great job! Interesting and insightful as always. Now, we will explore an industry sector that is becoming more and more relevant due to the rising energy and fuel prices. As a viable alternative to the individual transportation, the railway has historically played a significant role transporting people and goods. It is now gathering attention and investment from decision makers as a sustainable and efficient alternative to cars. Let's explore this sector with the help of Rui Ribeiro. Rui, the stage is yours.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our webinar on cutting tools for the railway industry. My name is Rui Ribeiro, and I am an area manager at Palbit, in charge for Turkey, South Asia, and Oceania. During the past few years, I have had the privilege of working close with our partners on multiple projects related with the manufacturing of railway components such as wheels, axles, and bogies. I am excited to share Palbit knowledge and expertise with you today and demonstrate how our cutting tools can help improving your customers' manufacturing processes. Railway industry is a critical aspect of modern transportation and commerce. The safe and efficient operation of trains, along with the maintenance of the vast network of tracks and infrastructure, is essential to ensure the smooth functioning of the railway system. Cutting tools play a crucial role in this effort, as we are about to see. As trains run daily, a huge demand is placed on their wheels, their only part in contact with the rails. Palbit cutting tools and qualified service help wheel manufacturers worldwide achieving the required dimensional tolerances and surface finishing requirements in order to guarantee transport safety and comfort for both passengers and carried goods. After steel blanks are heated, hot formed, forged, and hardened, wheels are then machined to their final shape. This process is called wheel turning. It is a heavy roughing process with a lot of material removal and a very exciting one. There are many different types of wheels, which vary in size, geometry, and material. This influences the machining process. For example, Freight wagon wheels are usually smaller, softer, and with curved shapes, while high-speed train wheels, they are larger, harder, and flatter. Nevertheless, we can divide wheels features and turning operations in three parts. The first is rim. The rim is where we include a flange and tread as well. This is where the best surface finishing requirements are found, as tread surface will be the contact surface with the rails. The main challenge is material hardness, as this is the hardest part of our wheel. Often, inserts with ISO range P5 to P15 grades are used. The second part is the web. It is the area between our rim and the hub. It is the largest area where the most material is removed. And our main challenge is finding the right compromise between tool life and insert toughness. Because our tools need to withstand severe vibrations throughout the process, particularly in problematic areas, including the corner radius between the web and the rim, and the corner radius between the web and the hub. In this spot, our insert will remove the most material with the widest contact surface and withstand the highest loads. Here, we suggest reducing feed rate by 1/3, and often inserts with ISO range P15 to P25 grades are preferred. Last, we have the hub. It is where the rail axle is installed. Often, it requires multiple passes from roughing to finishing, and the main challenge is the limited cutting speed. This is due to the smaller cutting diameters found, often leading to long chips being formed. For all these operations, Palbit presents as the first choice tooling partner for you. For rim and web turning operations, mainly round inserts are used, which you will find available in Palbit range from size 25 to size 32, in a comprehensive combination of geometries and grades suitable from roughing to heavy roughing operations, from a depth of cut of 3 mm to 18 mm. When it comes to hub turning operations, not only round inserts are applied in OD turning and face turning, but also square shape and C-shape inserts are applied particularly on internal diameter turning. Again, Palbit offers a wide variety of solutions covering wheel manufacturers' needs. In addition to standard and catalog items, a big advantage Palbit offers is the capacity to attend individual customer needs and offer tailor-made solutions to them. An example is that for all these operations we have spoken, Palbit is able to provide and support manufacturers worldwide with tailor-made tool holders according to their specific requirements. Do you have a requirement like this? Contact us with the required machining connection and general dimensions. We will design it for you. Palbit commitment with its customers is to ensure the supply of high quality and reliable tools, together with productivity and cost-saving advantages. Throughout this session, we will be presenting multiple success cases which we look forward to replicate with your help. Particularly on wheel turning, we would like to share with you a recent implementation on web roughing where Palbit replaces a reference competitor with plus 50% tool life gains to our customer. In addition to tool saving costs, customer was able to reduce tool setup and changing time by 1/3. We can confirm customer was quite happy. With time adding up and trains continuously running in the tracks, rail wheels are worn out and deformed. This requires maintenance works, including rail wheels reconditioning. Reconditioning works are mainly focused in the contact surface with the rails, where flat spots, flange deformation, or even cracks can appear and need to be removed. Usually, LNUX-shaped inserts are used for this job, and as always, Palbit offers the right tools for manufacturers' needs. In Palbit range, you can find a wide variety of LNUX inserts available, from normal to tangential mounted versions, and suitable from medium to roughing and even heavy roughing operations, from depths of cut ranging from 1.5 mm to 18 mm. Selecting the right tool depends not only on the wheel material, but also on how damaged our wheels are. We are now sharing with you another example of Palbit cutting tools implementation over a reference competitor. This time, our job was focused on rail wheel reconditioning. On a 900 mm wheel, we were forced to machine it with a depth of cut up to 3 mm. Palbit managed to prove its performance at par with the competition and provide significant gains to this customer. Other important role Palbit tools play in the railway industry is on axles manufacturing process. Axles are produced from large steel bars which are forged to a blank shape, usually in the surroundings of steel manufacturing plants. From this stage, blanks are then machined to axles' final shape, starting from heavy roughing operations to finishing operations. As forged blanks often present a thick and hard oxide layer on the surface, we have a serious challenge on the roughing operations. You can count with Palbit to help you selecting the right tools for each step of this process. The example we are showing you today is a special project we have developed for a machining company working on the first operations right after blanks are forged. Here, Palbit was challenged to come with a solution to remove a stock of approximately 15 mm in one single pass, despite the thick oxide layers and blank dimensional variations. Palbit was able to attend customer needs. We have developed tangential mounted LNUX inserts with an extraordinary size of 38. Again, Palbit managed to fulfill customer expectations and add value to its production processes. Last but not the least, you will find at Palbit the right tooling solutions for bogie machining processes. Bogies are essentially structures in trains connecting the rail wheels to rail coaches or wagons. Despite the high industry requirements, you will find bogies machining operations to be transversal to multiple industries where Palbit has consolidated experience and a wide range of solutions to offer. Such operations may include, for example, face milling, high feed milling, shoulder milling, or even large diameter drilling. Regardless of the challenge you have ahead of you, know that Palbit has the right solutions for you. Thank you very much for joining us today.
What a day! Incredible speakers and game-changing content. Wow! Thank you for your presence. As you may know, we'll have more 2 days of interactive tooling days in the next couple days. Tomorrow, we'll talk about mold and die industry and solid carbide end mills. If you have not registered, don't miss it. We'll place the links on the chat. Wednesday, we'll have an increasing trend of the market being discussed. turning superalloys, and our patented solution, DOMX. You will regret if you miss this. The potential is huge. For today, that's all. Thank you all and have a great day. See you tomorrow.